Good morning. Good morning. Come on into the room. It's been a brutal weekend, and I've been running these streets. So come on into the room. I won't be on camera today. I'm a little tired and disheveled, so whatever they call them, didn't feel like unwrapping my hair and doing all the extra stuff. But come on in the room. I think people are asleep. I think so, because a lot of people have been up all night running the streets. Hey, Des, good morning, handsome. Des, you know it's been a mess, baby. You know it's been a mess. Whew, I just didn't know where to go with so much going on. I know I left parts of my clothing everywhere, my shoes and everywhere from running these streets. Good morning, CJ Jones. We gonna let a few more people come in here. Our song will play out, and we got to get right to this. Hey, Tisha Renee, good morning, love. Let's just let our music play out. I hope everyone had a happy Father's Day, enjoyed their fathers, or whatever festivities they had for this weekend. I hope they enjoyed it and they were blessed. I worked, of course. It's a lot. It is a lot, Des. I just don't know. I was going to do a panel last night. Let me bring this down some. I had a live schedule, and then I had to rethink some things, so I didn't do it. I need some help trying to understand this YouTube thing. It's just crazy. I don't believe these people are for real. I can't believe these are real people. But then again, of course they're real people operating a device, some type of device. But the stuff they do is unfreaking believable. Got to be detrimental to their health. So, good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Sorry I had to reschedule my live last night because I know some of my people want to know what I think. So I'm not sure. Some of my subbies don't run the YouTube streets like a lot of us do, and so they don't know what's happening. So I'm only going to hit and move on some of these points or some things that I saw this weekend. Shout out to all of my new subbies. I really, really appreciate you for subscribing to me. Please make sure you take a minute to hit the like button and share if you can. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. We're getting there. We are there. Thanks to other content creators and subbies for their help. Now, I want to start off with this. You see the title. We all are on a reality show. Can you hear me good? Let me know if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat so I know. I don't have any gemologists here right now, but it's not even that many people, so we gonna keep it moving because I want to say this so they could catch the replay. Now, this Rico and ZT. Now, I don't know ZT. I've never watched him before, but I have watched Rico. And Rico has a good spirit and a good heart, and I think he's a very transparent guy. So he goes on this vacation that was supposedly paid for by this ZT gentleman, and everything goes awry, and they get into an altercation. I think it was a fake fight. Now, I don't know if they're gearing up for a reality show or not, but what I do know is that we all are part of a reality show. And it's the YouTube reality show. Good morning. In this sector, we all are a part of it, even if we don't want to be a part of it, because we are on the YouTube we in this YouTube beef sector, you know, and so we all a part of this. So I saw this brewing up from the very moment that they started their lives and they were in the bar scene and they were having fun. But then I saw the picking. I saw the picking at each other and, you know, the masculinity of each other trying to outdo the other one who was better than the other one, and a couple of names calling. So I guess they continued after that, but then they get to a hotel and things get real. Now I've always told my boys, don't play fight. I don't like that Jones and then play fight because it always turned real. In most cases it turned real, and then the fight start because one think they got the best of the other, and then one get upset and then they fight. So this is what happened. They start this little friction, so everybody's talking about it. Now for one, I'm seeing something deeper. See, I'm seeing something much deeper because you had a couple of subbies and content creators fall out, and they've been falling out. They have this thing they call a YouTube ship, which is not loyal. It's just not loyal. I haven't seen any loyalty. And in a friendship, there's loyalty. In a friendship, you could go to your friend and say this and that, and they don't become upset with you. They continue the friendship. But see, it's a little different on here. They have this YouTube friendship that if you say something to me that I don't like, I cut you off. So we already know it's not a real friendship, but that's what they do on these YouTube streets. So I saw a little deeper of what was going on. And I told you I try to stay out of the mess. But what I see is a setup here. And I see this setup is to attack and take down a certain content creator. And what happens is when you're strong, when you're the strong person, they start attacking people associated with you. And that's what's going on in a lot of these camps. A lot of these people are out here fighting for other people and they're getting beheaded. See, they're becoming the sacrificial lamb for these big YouTubers. And that's what's happening. So I see the setup. Good morning, Queen. And I see that they're trying to take down this content creator and they're going all around her basically and just picking up her pieces. Yeah, they picking up the pieces. And what I mean by that, they picking each person possibly connected to that camp and they going after them. So they starting to try to unravel this person, take down this person. And I see it happen. But you have people that surrounding them. And I say this all the time. Everybody in your camp is not really for you. Some people are against you and they in your very own camp and they're your enemy. And you can't see it because they cozy up to you and you trust them. So you think they're your friend. Good morning, Redbone. But they're not your friend. They're planted there to destroy you. And that's what I see happening with some of these content creators. People are planted in their camp just to destroy them. And if enough people get together and your camp start falling apart, you start your YouTube ship, because that's what they call it, start falling apart, eventually you'll fall. People will leave you. If you're not strong and stand on your own, and that's why I say it every time I come on here, I'm an independent creator, content creator, and an independent thinker. I am unbiased. I like a little mess, but anytime that I talk about any mess, there is going to be a strong message in there for us to get. I'm not coming on here to drag and fight with folk. I don't know these folks. These folks not even on my level. And I'll say it again. They're not even on my level for me to even come on here and fight somebody behind a YouTube application, what they call an entertainment application. But they're attacking your little people. They're throwing and sacrificing other little YouTubers and their channels are getting flagged and shut down. Now, you try to wonder, I was wondering, why are they flagging them? Then I start thinking, I start digging deeper, because they are associated with someone, or they inserting themselves in someone else's beef. It's not my business who another content creator beef with. They not beefing with me, so I'm not jumping in there, windmill and form. But you insert yourself in this mess, and then they start coming after you, flagging your page, destroying you. And now once you're destroyed, that's one person down. Then they go to the next person. That's another person down. Please make sure you like this video. I didn't know why that was important, but please make sure you like the video. Okay. So you wonder why they attacking these people, but they're attacking them because they attach to someone else. Not nothing they did. Now, this young lady, the other day, she was doing a live and she was having a good time, and they flagged her channel. And I was wondering, now I never see that woman bother anyone. Why would they flag her channel? And I'm not sure if they flagged it to be mean, or either they shut the channel down because she was playing copyrighted music. That's what we have to keep in mind. I don't know why. Was it really flagged by someone maliciously, or was it because she was playing copyright music? Now, I think it was copyright music, but I don't know, because I can't imagine someone flagging this lady because she has a small YouTube channel. She doesn't bother anyone, and she normally does positive things on her YouTube channel. So I don't know why they flagged it, but they flagged it. And I was wondering, I hope it's not because attachment. We have to watch ourselves when we jump in the middle of this garbage. And I ain't talking about me, because I ain't never chose no one camp but my own camp. I've never chose anyone over my own self. I don't get down like that. See, I'm for real about mine. So I'm not going to jeopardize what I got going on for anyone, because I don't know these people. Yes, I go in anybody's chat that I want to. I go on anyone's live. Sometimes I don't even drop down. If it's mess, I don't drop down. If I drop down in someone's chat and I see that it's getting out of control, then I make sure I stand back or leave, because I don't want to be a part of that. So they flagging people pages. People are being sacrificed for the bigger YouTuber. But what is this really boiling down to? Is boiling down to destroying someone's bigger platform. And now all these people are forging together to attack certain content creators to destroy their platform. And I wonder why. If that's a form of you making money, and you know these people, this is their livelihoods, why mess with it? Why be so mean, malicious, and nasty that you would attack someone's livelihood, their income? It's not that serious, y'all. It's just YouTube. But if you put yourself in that position, then be ready to fight in that position. See, all these people run around here talking about they kings and they queens. No, you're not. Your behavior shows me that you are nothing more than a pawn on this chessboard. You're nothing more than a pawn. You going around, you doing all these nasty, mean things to people for no reason, just because you don't like them. How can you not like me and you don't even know me? You don't know me. No, you don't know me. You know a persona that I come on here and portray. You don't know me in real life. Why are you attacking me so hard? And so when I looked into that, I said, well, why are they coming so hard for certain people? I said, I only could think of a couple of things. They're jealous, they're intimidated, they want what that person has, no matter what it looks like, they want it, or they're trying to just be the top dog in this beef sector. See, it's enough money for everybody. Everybody could be a top dog if you played the game right. But you guys are getting so invested in this beef that you're losing. If you don't want to sacrifice yourself or someone sacrifice you, stay out of the mess. You guys are in mess. So now they're using all these people, I'm going to tie this back in, to attack certain content creators. So what they did was they took people who was precious to these content creators and they start messing with them. They start setting them up so they could turn against them. And then eventually they will turn against that content creator. And then she'll lose or he'll lose what was precious to them. So they use people. They look at vulnerable people and they make sure that they go after those vulnerable people. They know people that they could break down. They go with this doxing garbage. Doxing is dangerous. You don't know who you putting in danger when you dox somebody. You don't know who you dealing with really when you dox somebody. You don't know where those people live, where those people work, what type of intel, who they're associated with. You're just doxing, not even looking at it. But then when you think about it, if you dox someone, why are you doxing? Why can't you deal with them on another level? Because you don't have anything to lose. And while people sitting back in their camps because you riding with them and they watching you dox and destroy other people, someone is turning around destroying you. Those very same people who you're laughing with in your chat will eventually turn on you. There is no loyalty on these YouTube streets. You can take that one to the bank. And the only way to avoid being in that mess is to stay above it. I don't want to connect with anyone that I know that do all that crazy doxing, dragging kids, dragging dead people, talking about people, misfortune, health status. I don't want to be a part of it. So if you see me and I drop down in someone's chat who I rock with, and you don't see me after a while, it's because I didn't agree with what they was doing and I just left. I'm not going to sit there and argue with you. I just chose to leave because I can do that. See, because I don't know who you putting in harm's way. When that doxing take place, you are putting people in harm's way. And the reason why most people do that crazy doxing garbage is because they can't do anything else. They have nothing to lose, so they go to doxing. Yeah, they don't have anything to lose. See, if you have something to lose, the first thing you will do is think about what can you lose? What are you jeopardizing in your life to do this crazy YouTube stuff? And when you figure you don't have anything to lose, you do what you do. That's the only thing I could think of. There's no loyalty. Do not for one moment think that you gonna get all cozy and you gonna cozy up to somebody and you gonna become friends with them, and then you gonna talk about people behind their backs, and don't think that one day when those people turn on you, because it's going to happen. It eventually is going to happen, because that's the type of friendship you guys have. They're going to turn on you. If you don't like something they say or they're doing, they're going to turn on you. And I see it happen every day when I click on this YouTube. When I watch YouTube, I see it happen every day. Now, you have some content creators and subbies that's really tight, and they go rock with you, and they rocking with you to the end, and you can see that. But in most cases, if you piss one off, then you done piss the rest off. That's how they go. Now, they destroying these people. They attacking these people by doxing. They sitting on platforms laughing about other content creators and subbies who's getting doxed, who things are happening to. And it's just sickening. It's sickening, because why do you need to go that low? Why do you need to go that low that you will show someone else's house and jeopardize their family. Their family ain't done a darn thing to you. But that's what you guys do on here. That's what you do. And it's getting so dark and dangerous on here, it's turning people away. But you have to think about it. What do these people have to lose? Nothing, nothing. So when you entangle yourself in with this mess and them, you're entangling yourself into something that's possibly going to turn out bad. You can't tell me it's going to turn out good. You already see these people. You already see how they move. You already know them. If you've been on this YouTube street for more than 6 months and you've been in this beef sector, you already see how some of these people move. Why would you get involved with them? Why would you send them anything behind the scenes? I'm not sending anyone anything behind the scenes that I can't send them in public on my platform. I'm not going to do it because I already know that in the twinkling of an eye, these people will turn against you. So that's how that goes. So be very careful when you drop down in people chats what's going on, because people are associating other people with you and they're going after you. And if you don't want that to happen to you, stay above the mess. Don't straddle the fence. You saying you like mess, you saying you don't like this, but you in their chat cheering them on when they doing it. So you can't do that because people are always looking at us. So make sure. That brings me to say this. Some of these people are mentally ill. They're mentally ill, you guys. We don't know these people, but they are suffering with mental illness and they haven't gotten help. And they take to the YouTube streets. They come in here in our chats. You know, they sit down, make themselves comfortable, and they get amongst you. And then they start looking at you. Some of them become envious of you. Some of them become jealous. Some of them want what you have and they turn on you. They are mentally ill. They haven't gotten help. And they come on here and they let it all hang out, calling themselves being transparent, telling all their business to people they don't know. People who's not even willing to help them. If you came on here and you said, Miss T, you know, I'm really suffering with depression. You know, do you know anybody or anything that will help me? I can lead you somewhere. I would be more inclined to help you instead of you getting on here just calling yourself being transparent, telling people about your problems. These people don't give a damn about our problems. Trust and believe. These people don't give one iota about your true problems. You coming on here telling them all your illnesses and they using it against you. Soon they get mad, they start using that very illness or whatever you said about yourself against you. It could be about your mother, your father, your children, your sister, your brother, your illness, your marriage, anything. They use it against you. That's not cool. But that's how they rock on here. That's how they rock. That's why it's hard for you to even try to link up with someone, to associate yourself with someone, because immediately they say you in that camp. And immediately they start to attack you. They, oh yeah, you know, yeah, you walking around here, you bipolar, you depressed. Oh yeah, you have this, you have HIV, you this. They got the 4-letter words. They start throwing all this stuff in your face, and they do it all for clicks and views. Don't tell people your business. And if you're suffering with mental illness, there's many places that you could get professional help, and that's where you need to go, and not on the YouTube street. If you having a problem with your husband, don't bring it to the YouTube street. If you having a problem with your wife, your partner, don't bring it to the YouTube street. The only thing you need to come on here and do, if you really want to, is say, hey, I'm having a surgery this morning, or my daughter's having a surgery, my son or some, my dog having a surgery. Can you pray for me? And you need to be careful with asking people to pray for you. So I don't even know if that's a good idea. Because what I see here, these people keep saying they're of God, And let me tell you something. I'm not perfect. Oh, he works with me every day. So I'm not perfect. But you can't come on here slinging God, this and God, and I'm doing this of God. This is not of God. Bringing people harm, being malicious, being mean, being hateful, being harmful, being vile. Those are not God's. That's not of God at all. So you can't tell me you of God. Just say you doing what you want to do. Stop bringing God in it, because you're doing what the heck you want to do. You ain't doing what God wants you to do. But be very careful of what you put on these YouTube streets. If you roasting and gagging and dragging, and you leaving kids out, you leaving health statuses out, and you leaving, mental illness out, just go ahead and go for it, you guys. Just entertain people. You don't have to be so mean, nasty, and vicious. You know what? Oh, we got so much going on in this real world, and so much going on these YouTube streets that is just pathetic. It's almost hard to come on here and be peaceful, be happy, and enjoy it. It's hard to do. We fighting that force out there in the real world, and then you got to come on here and do it. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. We could do better. But you know what? They don't believe it because they don't see it. If they saw us do better, they know we could do better. I know we could do better. We just choose not to do better. What would make you want to be such a queen or a king that you would destroy your own brothers and sisters? But you call yourself a queen. See, queens don't do that. Queens are royal. Go back and look up the definitions of a real king and queen and prince and a princess. Those are joint heirs. Those are heirs. These people aren't worthy of the titles that they put on us. The queen of what? You what queen? You what king acting like that? When you get happy because you happy about someone else's demise, what kind of king and queen are you? What type of royalty do you get out of that? None whatsoever. You guys are living in this YouTube reality world. This is your world. This ain't the real world. You making this your real world. This ain't the real world. But see, that's the reality show. We all are part of this reality show. People are watching us. People are cheering us on. People are rooting for us. They're rooting for your downfall as well as your rise or your success. They're rooting for your demise. That's pretty sad. You call yourself a queen, and it's so easy for you to drag another sister to take money out of their pockets. Potentially, that's going to feed their kids. But I'm trying to make it make sense. And the only way that I can make this make sense is those people are inserting themselves into mess, into beefs that they don't need to be in. And this is people's way of attacking them. They're attacking them by taking money out of their pockets, shutting their sites down, flagging their channels. Then they go create another channel and they flag that. And it takes a long time to get monetized. It does. It takes a lot of work. It takes people believing in you to push you over the mark. Everybody don't get that. Why are we doing that to each other? I don't understand it. I need someone to help me make sense of what's really going on. This is deep. This is real deep, you guys. This is getting into our spirits, our minds, our bodies, and our souls. This is making people physically sick. I hear people saying they have headaches. Their spirit is shaking over some YouTube garbage. You need to be built strong. You need to know who you are. You need to rock with yourself. Stop worrying about everybody else. Worry about yourself. But if that's what you have to do to be part of this YouTube camp, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't. Because you're not going to see me drag anymore. I did it once and I made a vow to myself, not to you, but to myself, that I'll never let nobody that I don't even know get me that upset. Get into my head. They renting space in your head. You talking about you got a headache. You waking up with headaches. You not going to sleep. You not eating because you thinking, how can you attack another person who has attacked you? You got to drop off YouTube for days because you done made a complete jack A out of yourself. You done cussed everybody out. You done dragged everybody. You done turned on your own people. And then you got to just drop out of sight because you made a damn fool of yourself. Why? It's not that serious. If you have a beef or you have something with somebody who has been near or dear to you for a while, don't put it on YouTube. Don't come on YouTube and attack them. And then you have to say you sorry. Sorry for what? You do it day in and day out every time. You do the same thing, you get the same results. How many forgiveness do I have to do? How many times do I have to forgive you? I know what the Bible says. I know what God says. But how many times do you think me as a human being, not perfect, gonna forgive you for doing something to me? That's crazy. That's really crazy. And I need somebody to help me understand why are people so invested in this YouTube stuff that they destroy each other like this? This is crazy. This guy goes off to have a good time with somebody he really don't even know, but he know him. He spoke to him on the phone. He goes there and the guy flips on him in turn. And thank God that young man had money. Last time D-Spot, that brother was in Virginia. He drove his car down to where Rico was at and picked him up. This time the brother had money in his pocket. Now, I don't know if this for show, for reality shows, clicks and views, or whatever. I just know it's not right. I know it's not right. You don't do people like that. You just don't do people like that. But thank God that brother had his own money when that other guy flipped on him. Now, I thought something different, but it is what it is because I don't care. But all I care about in this situation, that young man wasn't stranded somewhere else again. See, because this ain't the first time again. But I believe they used him and manipulated him, and he wasn't even thinking to get to somebody else. That's what I believe happened. That's my belief. I see through this bull. And that person in return flipped on somebody else that caused division with somebody else, that caused division with somebody else, that caused division with somebody else. That's some crazy stuff. But that's just what happened. They too invested. You don't know these people, but that's exactly what happened. It caused division amongst 10 different people almost, I counted. And now where are they? Where are they? Where are they? You don't even see them. Because you come on here and act a JA, and then you have to drop out for a minute just to, I guess, reflect on what you just did to people who didn't even do anything to you. People, it's just crazy. It's just crazy, you guys. And they doing this so much. This place is becoming so dark. We need to figure out why. We need to figure out why can't we come on here and be encouraging, uplifting, inspiring? Why can't we come on here to bring positivity to our hurting people, even if they are mentally hurting, physically hurting? Why can't we come in here and make it better for them on these YouTube streets? Why can't we just make them laugh? But laughter without all the mess. It's possible. People are just not trying to reach those goals of being positive and making you laugh. Being a little messy, but having a message in it. I'm a little messy, but I have a message. Every time I come on YouTube and I close out with a message, a positive message, hoping that I reach somebody, somewhere. And I know I do that because of my comments, because of my chat. I'm not perfect. I tell y'all that all the time. I cuss. Oh, yeah, I cuss. You know? But I ain't gonna come on here and destroy someone that I don't even know. These people are trying to build their platforms. They're trying to grow their business. Some people are really about their money. And you trying to destroy them. For what? What are you going to get out of? Even if you took down all these people channels, does that make you the bigger person? Does that make you the king or queen? No, it don't, baby. No, nothing makes you a king and a queen when you doing stuff like this. You're not even considered a real king and a queen. I am a queen. And I work on those attributes every day to remind myself that I am a real queen. So I watch you and I watch what I do. I watch who I do it with. I watch what I do and what I associate myself with. And now I have learned by observation of what's going on. I need to back off some of these people and some of these things because it's not me. It's not who I want to represent me either. It's sad because you do want to help people, but everybody don't want your help. And I can't save this world. I only could save my own self and soul. I can't save you. But if I could bless you by telling you something, that's what I'm going to do. Now, we got some depressed people here. They're depressed. And when they come on here, they get more depressed because of the behavior. But some of these people are reaching out to us, you guys, and they reaching out to us through chat, through emails, through I guess chat and emails. They reaching out to us and they looking for something. When someone cries out to you, you have to hear what they don't say. I always tell you, I listen to what people don't say. Even when they're lying, alibying, when they calling out for help, I listen to what they really not saying. When they get so angry and cuss, rant and rave and dox and be mean and vicious and vile, that's because they hurt. They hurt. They want to be accepted. And if you don't accept them, then they have a problem with you. See, these people need validation. And they looking for us to validate. They looking for people that don't even know them to validate them. They're crying. And the words that they don't say is what Mz.Teav is listening to. I know why you're so mean, so hateful. You was abused as a child. You was abused as a wife, as a husband, as a mother, as a father. You were abused. You're suffering something, but you don't want to tell us. So you come on here and you impose that behavior, that mean, nasty, vicious, and vile behavior on other people because you're still hurting. You haven't even dealt with your hurt. So you're trying to hurt other people. I'm listening to you. I hear you. I hear you. But what I need for you all to do, if the shoe fits, wear it. I need you to do just what I asked you to do a couple of weeks ago. Go back, reevaluate, and assess yourself and see what's going on with you. Don't worry about coming to attack me. Worry about you. Get it together. This just ain't right. Something just ain't right, y'all. And all of us is a part of this reality show. So what position you gonna play? I asked myself. So now that I'm in this reality show and these people are jocking and they're cast members along with myself, and I didn't even get no NDA or nothing like that. I didn't get all that. I didn't get invited, but I'm still a part of this reality show. You guys are making this your reality. You're living day in and day out, making this your reality. Why? Because you don't have any real business. You want to belong. You want people to recognize you. And when they don't recognize you, you get mad and you go after them. When you see other people's platforms growing, you attack them because you're intimidated. You're jealous because you wish you was that person. See, this number game is something that they play. I don't care about the numbers you got. I know I'm monetized now, but thank God I do have a career. And I thank God for that. And I'm blessed. So I'm not on here about to play no number games by dragging people and seeing how low I go. But you guys need those numbers. And that's what you do. You attack people that don't even bother you. You after somebody that hasn't done a thing to you. So you part of this reality show. Just in case you didn't know, let me use Spill It Boy. Come a little closer, as Mother would say. You part of this reality show. You just don't know it. But what position are you going to play? Because there's only two sides here, good and bad. What side are you going to ride on, good or bad? Evil, wicked people doing evil, wicked things. And people with ailments are sitting back laughing at people talking about other people with ailments. Make it make sense. Please help me understand. I'm trying to understand. You're talking about someone else's ailment, health status, illness, unfortunate situation, and you're in the same situation. Yes, some of these people are in the same situation. And because you don't like a certain people, a certain person, I'm sorry, a certain people, you okay in what someone else does. That's crazy. You know what? I don't even want to make it make sense. Or if I do, I'll become a part of it. Let it continue to not make sense to me, so I could come on here and do what I do. Yes, let it not make sense to me. Because if I start getting so involved and invested and trying to make it make sense, it just dawned on me, then I'll become a part of this craziness. This is some crazy stuff. Most people who do all that stuff, you guys, they don't have anyone there to tell them that they love them. They're proud of them. To pep them up, to encourage them. They don't have anyone there to say that. But if you do, you would know why these people act the way they act, because they don't have what you have. And then they become jealous of you. Everybody don't have children who love them. Everyone doesn't have grandchildren who adore them, who love them. Everyone doesn't have a career or a job. Everyone doesn't have friends, real friends, not YouTube friends. And that would bother me. If I was that person, it would affect me, because that's real life. Reality is you do have friends, you do have family members you can go to, you could talk to, you have friends who you could call on the phone, you have grandchildren, children, husbands, pets. Even my dogs love me, my granddogs. Everybody don't have that. So that's why they get on here and do that. Everybody don't know loyalty. If you riding with somebody and you loyal to them and they haven't done a thing to you, continue to ride with them. Don't let somebody else pull you away from them. Watch who's in your camp. Watch who's in your chats and in your camp. See, because I see a couple people that I think are trying to destroy other people's platforms, who people think are riding in their camp. Believe people when they show you who they are. Believe them. Believe them. Something is not right with this. Something is not right with what's going on here. What went on this weekend. Like I said, I saw so much division and attacked on certain content creators, and so much malicious things being done and said, and the division that is causing these people that already know the game. I know the game. So when you know the game, you know how to play the game. I already see what's going on. You people teach me things not to do. Yeah, you show me things not to do, people not to trust. Just every day you come on here, you can learn something new about different content creators, about different subbies, and they'll show you. They'll show you loyal subbies, loyal content creators that you may possibly you could rock with, but you're so afraid that you don't want to rock with them. Good morning to all who's coming in. I can't individually name you, but I see you coming into my chat. Good morning. And yes, I was, sweetheart, supposed to go on last night. Good morning, Miss Bizarre. Good morning, Miss Butterfly, and Extremely Me. Good morning, baby. I was supposed to go on last night, but you know, sometimes being a content creator and trying to remain positive in this negative world, because some of it is negative, is a negative, dark place now. And you have to observe some things, step back, and I always tell you, assess the situation and what's going on before you come on here. Because sometimes you come on here so angry in a rant and a rage, you say the wrong thing and you do the wrong thing. You say the wrong thing and you don't want to become a part of some of this mess. So I have to do that. So I decided, nope, cancel the live, come on this morning. And I came on this morning. Because I see. Now, I don't like to call people out, and I'm not going to. But someone in my chat, you know, that I've seen in my chat lately, they're very loyal. They're very loyal subby. And there's content creators who are very loyal to their subbies. Don't try to cause division amongst them. See the BS, you guys. Make sure you peep something out before you respond. That's what I had to do. Step back before I get into this arena and respond to some things that's going on. I had to step back and make sure I peeped out everything, because I don't want to ever come on here and make a fool of myself. I don't want to come on here every day, or when I do come on, have to retract something I said. In fact, talking about retraction, I need to retract that Nene thing. Remember I talked about Nene getting fired? I don't know if that's true, but anywho, if not, then my bad, you guys. I was, you know, listening to some bad information. I don't know if she getting fired from the Housewives or not. So I don't want to come on here every day and have to retract something because I stepped in poop, because I wasn't being observant enough, or I didn't digest what was going on, and just come on here and start spurting out some stuff. But so that's why I didn't come on last night. That's what I was trying to say. But you have some very loyal content creators and subbies, and you guys need to take a look at what people are trying to do and why people are coming at you. A lot of time is because of someone else, and they know that they're not moving or shaking someone else, so they gonna come after their people who rock with them. And I see that's what's happening. I see that's happening, and that's what happened this weekend. My dear son was a little sacrifice, but he held his own, and he'll be okay. But in the midst of it, some mess was made, and like I said, some division was caused. Now, with that being said, I want to talk about moderators, because I looked at my block list today, you guys, and you know why you block that person. I don't always know why you block them, but if you block someone, please take a minute to let me know that you blocked them. But when I looked at the block list, I believe they were blockable. I think they should have been blocked, and you blocked them. But let me know, because some people are getting blocked by mistake, and I told you they brought it to my attention, and I don't want that to happen. I want all of you to always remember, this is a safe place for you to be you. As long as you respect me and my decorum, you welcome over here. Respect my chat and my panel, you welcome over here. I see y'all over here playing and talking and, you know, joke. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when you come in here and you start problems with other people and certain content creators. Bree made a good point. I was on Bree's live and she made a good point. She says sometimes she don't drop down into people's chat because it takes the focus off of the content creator who's hosting the live. And she's absolutely right. And that's a matter of respect, Bree. That's a matter of respect because I know content creators drop down these chats and then the focus comes off of the live and everyone starts speaking to them and then they start speaking to each other and all that else and they miss the message sometimes. And when you're over here, I definitely want you to get the message because it's going to be a message that you could use. Thank you, Queen Diva. So I'm going to read some of my chat. Please, you guys make sure you go over. Please, if you subscribe to this channel, take a minute to subscribe to this channel. I want to make sure that we get it with this channel as well. Make sure you subscribe to that channel. Hey, listen, I want to talk to, hey, baby girl, I want to talk specifically to someone. The spirit just told me to speak to this person. Listen, you know who you are. I don't have to say your name, but baby girl, go let you know I'm talking to you. I know you deep into energy and all that, and I know your spirit has been shaken this week somehow, but don't give up on what you're doing. Just figure out and strategize on a plan that will work for you to make sure you grow your platform. Don't worry about it. See, don't insert yourself. What's happening when we get on other people's platforms and get in the chat and start amening, and people see you and then they make you become a part of that. Make sure, focus on your platform, sweetheart. Find your niche or whatever you do and grow. Don't worry about this other stuff. But if the energy is too negative, make sure you do what you do fast. But I was a little disappointed and I was a little upset, baby, that you allowed these people to get to you, but you know your energy, you know what you can allow. See, I know what I could withstand, and maybe you just couldn't withstand it, but continue to do you. You'll be all right, baby girl. And to my other baby girl, you'll know who I'm talking about. I was very proud to be a part of you yesterday, and I'm glad you are working on your channel. I enjoyed it. And I believe my spirit told me last night that you're going to have a very successful channel. So I wish you well on that. Yes, she is right. I watched her replay. Oh, I don't know what you guys talking about. But make sure these people are out here. They're attacking people platforms. I'm going to wrap it up. And they're causing division. Stand solid on who you stand with. If they haven't done anything to you, don't insert yourself in someone else's mess. Stand solid with who you rock with. You was connected to them for a reason from the very beginning. And if they haven't done anything to you, don't turn on them. Keep rocking with them. I see where these people are joining forces now with people you didn't like. See, I can't understand how you didn't like me yesterday, but you like me today. See, there's some fake and phoniness in that. See, if you don't like me, just don't like me, stay away from me. But you can't possibly be in love with me today and then hate me tomorrow. That's just impossible for the human mind to believe that you loved me so much yesterday and you hate me so much today. That's crazy. That's what they're doing here. That's what they're doing. They're loving you today, grinning with you, super chatting you, hanging with you, hanging in your bushes, windmilling for you. And then tomorrow, They're hating you. They're going on their platforms talking about you. They're in your chat until you kick them out talking about you, and they agreeing with the opposite people who like you. They call them the ops now. What makes these people the ops? I don't know. What intelligence agency are we in to make someone an ops, or what we got going on? I don't know. I don't understand that crazy stuff. But that's how they do. So make sure you reevaluate yourself, and who you rocking with is who you rocking with. Don't be afraid to. I am an unbiased, independent content creator, independent thinker, and I have my own camp. I'm my own camp. I enjoy commentary from a lot of content creators on here. I'll drop in their chat, and sometime I skybox ride like a I don't know, but I stay in the skybox and I watch a lot of stuff go on, and I watch these people flipping and flopping and turning, and it's just so sickening. It's so sad. It's so sad. And it makes you feel empathetic sometimes for the person that they coming at, even though that person ain't the greatest person. I told you, I just hate when people are ganged up and bullied on. And this is a form of cyberbullying. They ganged up and they bullied, and people turning against them. But then you got to remember, the seeds that you sow, so shall you reap. And that's not man's word, that's God's word. The seeds you sow, so shall you reap, good or bad. And karma as well. So sometimes this is just people's karma, and sometimes this is just the harvest that they have reaped. That's what they reaping, the harvest of the seeds they have sown. And so they have to deal with it, But I see too that when this pressure start getting to people, they start suffering mentally and physically. They start suffering mentally and physically. They don't eat. They stay up all night. They get all these headaches, these stress aches, everything, because they're suffering. But remember, you have sown some seeds, and it may just be your harvest time. Be careful of the seeds that we sow. Even though you say this is YouTube and it's just YouTube and it's just an entertainment app, no. We human. We have emotions. And that's what plays on us. Our emotions. So if you just on here with that BS, like, oh, it doesn't affect me. Oh, yeah, it's just an entertainment app. Oh, it's just something I'm doing, just pastime. These people don't bother me. You're lying. You're lying, and your actions is showing that you are lying, and you are bothered, and you are shaken. Your actions are showing that. So be careful. If you good enough and bad enough to come on here and cuss everybody out and drag each other and hoop and holler and get in the ring with that mess, then you bad enough to take a butt whooping and get drugged and get beat down and get in the ring. Yeah, you bad enough to do that. You are bad enough to do that. Good morning. Listen. Good morning, Snack. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Red Afro. Yeah, make sure you do that, but make sure you take care of yourself first. Don't worry about windmilling for other people. Windmill for yourself. Take care of yourself. Grow your own platform. Make sure you're doing what's going to help you first before you reach out and help somebody else. Help your darn self. You out there trying to help somebody else. Help yourself. Grow your own platform. It's okay to have a bond and a YouTube shit with these people and stick together. That's good to do, because network equals net worth. So the more people you meet, the more you network, you do grow your platform. But you still have to be careful what we attaching ourselves to. We just have to be careful. So focus on your channel, focus on your energy, and growing your own thing, and you'll be just fine. Stop inserting yourself into other people's beef. Stop jumping on people's platform talking smack about other people, and then when they come for you, you don't want to what they call it, smoke. Yeah, you don't want to smoke. Make sure you take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Take care of your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health. Try to be well rounded, and grounded in what you believe. Stop faking and shaking, coming out here like you want to fight, and soon somebody flinch at you, you jump. Stop portraying who you're not. Be who you are. Be for real. I told you, I cuss, I come unglued sometime, I rant and rave, but you'll never see me going below the belt, dragging and all that. I don't want it. I don't want it because that's not who I am, and I never profess to be a saint or angel. Don't put me on no pedestal. Just respect me like I respect you. That's all. You guys, it's been an hour. I'm gonna read some of my chat. I just, I'm just trying to cut. Okay. I just want to make sure that I came on here. I will be doing my morning coffee chats again. Um, it's so many of us that go live on certain days, certain times. I'm trying to find out other people's time. But then I looked at it. I looked at it yesterday. I have to believe in me and myself. I have to believe that whoever rocks with me, they are truly rocking with me. I can't worry about every time somebody else go live, I can't go live and stuff like that, because it's not going to work like that, because everyone goes live and everyone has their own crew. But here's the thing. A lot of times we all support each other. We cross support, and I'm going to continue to cross support. And with saying that, I didn't know how to share Miss Monty's page, but Miss Monty to you has a page and is a cooking channel, and she does a cooking channel with Demetra. But last night she cooked on her own, and she made a seafood boil, and she made her Old Bay from scratch. I supported her. I was there through the whole thing. Oh, I think I fell asleep, but I didn't know how to share her link. But make sure that you cross support. If you believe in that person, see, I can't tell you to go over there and support somebody you don't believe in. So I can't do that. But come on and help a lot of these sisters and brothers who's trying to grow their platforms. Go ahead and try to help them grow and get monetized. It costs us nothing, y'all. It costs us nothing. But if you really don't like them, don't go over there and support them. And I told you, I think what's happening to some of us, yes, your supporters are looking for your message. Thank you. I think what's happening to some of us, people are penalizing us for someone else or something else that we didn't do, but they're penalizing us. Please be careful with that. Like me for me, not who I associate with, but I know that's how it goes in this beef sector, in these camps and all that. But like me for me. See, because I'm not those other people I support. I'm Mz.Teavalocity, and I'm genuinely me. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing for you. You know? So that with that being said, we gonna get ready to wrap it up. Make sure you cross support. Good morning, Butterfly. Pretty Stay Fly. She has a channel. A Snack a Mill has a channel. Lady Lily has a channel. Stiggs Girls has a channel. Those are the ones that I see in here. Captivating Christian has a channel. Hey, Doreen, baby girl. How are you? A lot of people have channels. If I don't say you, I charge it to my head, not to my heart. I'm not doing that too much because I don't have it written down, but other people have other channels, and if you want to, please make sure you cross support them. But I'm telling you what it is you are associated with someone else, and that's why they don't like me, because I'm associated with someone else. They don't like you because you're associated with someone else. So they're going to start coming for you. And I don't like that, but that's how it is. That's the game we play on here. So if you hear and you get caught up into something, then know it. You inserted yourself, or somebody who you rocking with, mind your business. Grow your own, stay to yourself. Just watch and observe and learn. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Don't get caught up with these people's stuff, because they're destroying other people's platforms. They sending people out there as pawns, and you got to know the game to play it well. Stay above the mess, right? Stay above the mess. Grow your own platform. Do your own thing. Hey, baby girl, do your own thing, because I see that's what's happening here, and I know it because I observed it. And please believe me when I say they're not finished yet. They have more people on their list to try to destroy. That's just the name of their game. That's what they do. They feel empowered by doing that. I feel empowered by uplifting someone, encouraging someone, inspiring someone, laughing and joking and loving on someone. That's what makes me Miss T. That's what I'm empowered by. I'm not empowered by numbers and wanting to be the queen. I am a queen. It's no doubt I'm a queen. So what you say about me don't faze me, because I am a queen. But remember, everybody is not playing the same game. They playing for keeps their way. I'm playing for keeps my way on a positive note. And that's how I'm going to always keep it positive, like me or not. Please make sure you subscribe to my next channel, my other channel. I got to get that channel. I didn't mean to run that again. And remember, I'm going to close with this. I want to close with this and keep this in mind. If you're in a toxic relationship, whether it's a marriage, a partnership, a friendship, a workship, a YouTube ship, if someone is toxic to you and they continue to do the same thing to you, then you need to leave. It's not worth it. It's not worth the relationship. Whatever relationship it is not worth people continuing to hurt you over and over and over again. I'm sorry, don't do. I'm sorry doesn't do it for me. You keep saying you keep sorry, but you keep saying the same thing. You keep doing the same thing over and over again. I can't keep accepting your apologies and you keep pooping on me. It's not going to work. It's not going to work for me, and it's not going to work for you. You don't, all you have to do for God to forgive, God is a merciful God. All you do but have to forgive them and walk away. Long as you forgave them and your spirit is clean, walk away from that hurt. These people continue to do the same thing over and over and over again, and they expect the same thing for you to keep forgiving them. You don't owe them nothing. But if you want to continue to be hurt and continue to be forgiven and let people keep walking over you, you have at it. But let me tell you about me. You're not going to hurt me over and over again. I'm going to give you 2 chances, and that's it. After that, it's over. No need for you to ask for my forgiveness. No need for you to come around. No need for you to fool with me at all, because you don't mean me any good. If you continue to hurt me over and over and over again, you don't mean me any good. I can't benefit from you, and you can't benefit from me. Let it go. And that's a fact. And with that, I'm closing. Toxic people will do toxic things over and over and over again and ask for your forgiveness. Forgive them and get moving. You all have a blessed day. On that note, we're getting out of here. Thank you for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to my other channel. And remember, people will do what you allow them to do to you. The seeds you so shall you reap, good or bad. If your king's crown is crooked, help him straighten it up. If your queen's crown is tilted, help her straighten it up. Speak wisdom and truth into your princes and princesses. They are our joint heirs. They are our future. Make sure you speak wisdom into them. Tell them they're beautiful. Tell them they are more than enough. Tell them they are capable of being anything they want to be. It's up to them. Their greatest competition is yourself. Make sure you be a blessing and not a bother. It doesn't take much to bless someone. A simple hello. Can I buy that cup of coffee? You look beautiful. Have a blessed day. I like your shirt. Just be nice and kind and loving to people. We have so much hate in our real worlds that we deal with. Please come on here and try to be a little more compassionate, sympathetic, empathetic, and loving and positive. You'll grow. Don't worry about it. God will send you those people. Y'all won't have to worry about it. Just continue to be you. You don't have to worry about it. You guys have a blessed day. Stay safe. The thing is still lingering around. I don't want to say the name, but the C-19 is still roaming around here. Police brutality is still roaming around. Everything is still what it is. It's just getting worse. So make sure you guard yourself, your mind, your body, and your soul, and your spirit. Guard it with positivity, positive energy. Goodbye. I'm tired. Goodbye. I gotta work. Love you all. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.